Hello students, welcome back into my channel. In this video, I will show you how we find the solutions of exercise 1b regarding inverse trigonometric functions of mathematics analysis and approaches HL-2, high level 2. Okay, let's start with number 1. Find giving your answer in radians. Arc cosine 1. Arc cosine 1 equals cosine because it is inverse. Arc cosine, it means inverse of cosine. So inverse cosine 1 is 0. Why? Because cosine 0 equals 1. B, this one. Arcsine. Arcsine minus 1, it means sine or inverse sine negative 1. So we should find sine how much equals negative 1. Of course, sine minus pi half. See? Arctangent 1. It means tangent power negative 1 or inverse of tangent. Tangent how much equals 1. Tangent pi 4. D. Arctangent negative 1. Equals tangent power negative 1 or inverse tangent. Tangent how much equals negative 1 tangent minus pi 4. Next, E. Arcsine half. Arcsine, it means inverse sine. Sine power negative 1, meaning inverse sine. Sine how much equals half. Okay, sine pi 6. Next one. F. Arc cos. Arcosine minus root 3 half equals cosine or negative 1 or inverse. How much? Cosine how much equals negative root 3 half cosine 5 pi 6. G. Arctangent root 3 means inverse tangent. So we should find tangent how much equals root 3. It is tangent pi third. H. Arc cosine minus arc cosine minus 1 over root 2, or inverse cosine minus 1 over root 2. So cosine how much equals this number? Cosine 3/4 pi I arctangent minus 1 over root 3. So this is tangent over negative 1 over root 3 minus how much? Minus pi 6 j sine power inverse sine minus 0.760767. Okay. Inverse sine 0.767. It means it is arc sine. Arc sine minus 0.767, and it is minus 0.374. Okay. Inverse cosine 0.327, or arc cos 0.327. So cosine how much equals 0.327 through calculator. We found the number 1.24. L, tangent for negative 1, negative 50, or arctangent minus 50. Okay. The calculator, find the number minus 55. Not mistaken. Okay. But I'm gonna make sure first. Go to my calculator. Tangent minus 50. Okay. Equals 88 minus 88. Okay, that's one. So I have to calculate with my I have to determine with my calculator, because I have to make sure that the solutions of the equations right. Number 2, find the invariant point for the inverse transformation from ABC. What is the invariant point? An invariant point is a point on the function that does not move when a transformation is applied. So, for example, if you sketch a graph, if you sketch a graph, uh, sine x and arc sine x, the graph of sine x will be like this through, through origin. Okay, and if you sketch uh, the graph of arcsine, the graph will be like this. Uh, yeah, the graph will be like this. Okay, through origin 0, 0. That's a true graph, but I will I will discuss regarding invariant point, the information, the understanding of invariant point. That if fx fx equals sine x, and if f0, it means sine 0 equals 0. So about arcsine, if if the function is arcsine, f0 of arcsine as well 0. So 0 and 0, it means the invariant point of sine x and arcsine, and sine x2 arcsine x is 0, 0. Okay, how to find the invariant point? So uh, the requirement is if x equals 0, the outcomes as well should be 0. If x equals 0 and the outcomes equals 1, it means that is not invariant point. B, fx equals tangent x. If x equals 0, so tangent 0 equals 0. How about arctangent? If fx equals arctangent x, f0 equals arctangent 0, and the outcomes equals 0. So the invariant point is 0, 0. I'm gonna scroll down. See, y equals cosine x to y arc cosine x, right? So my calculation that I found that if cosine, if inverse cosine 0.739, it will be 42.3537. And I will convert this degrees to radians times 3.14 over 180. It will be 0.739. So how about arcsine? Arccosine? If f 0.739, so becomes arc cosine 739 42.3537. It is 0.739. So the coordinates point 0.739, comma 0.739. This is the graph I have sketched this through an application, and look, this is 0.739, comma 0.739. The first graph is the graph of y equals cosine x, and the second graph is one graph of y equals arc cosine x. So first graph and second graph has same outcomes on 0.739. State the equations of the asymptotes of y equals arctangent x. Yeah, y equals arctangent x has two horizontally asymptote. Yeah, and the asymptote is y equals minus pi half and y equals pi half. I'm going to show you. If you sketch the graph of y equals arctangent x, the graph will be like this. Okay, and on y-axis, the maximum is on pi half, and the minimum on minus pi half. So therefore, the asymptotes y equals negative pi half and y equals pi half. So the asymptote here, this one. Yeah. Next, B, do the function y equals arc sine x and y equals arc cosine x have vertical asymptotes? Explain your answer. There is no asymptote for arcsine and arccosine. Why? Because uh, y sine x, y equals sine x, and y equals cosine x, there's no asymptote. If you sketch, I'm going to sketch y equals sine x, graph y equals sine x like this. Okay, there's no asymptote. There is no horizontally asymptote. Okay, and as well, if this is graph of y equals sine x. Now, I'm going to sketch graph of arcsine. Graph of arcsine like this. Okay, stop until here, until pi half, and minus pi half. So it rains uh, minus pi half to pi half. Okay, it rains and domain and its domain minus 1 to positive 1. So this is graph of y equals arcsine x, and there is no asymptote. So how about cosine? I will sketch cosine first. A graph cosine like this, and look, there is no asymptote on cosine. There is no horizontally asymptote. How about arc cosine? Arc cosine graph like this. Arc cosine. Oh, sorry. Okay. Arc cosine has range. Same with arc sine. Yes, because stop until here and until here. Uh, it ranges minus pi half to pi half, and its domain 1 to positive 1. So there is no asymptote. Okay. On this graph, y equals arc cosine x. I'm going to scroll down. Simplify arc sine. Okay, right. For a, arc sine pi third equals arc sine. Calculate on calculator sine pi third root 3 half. Then sine power -1 root 3 half. It is by third. B cosine cos minus pi 6. It means arc cosine. Cosine minus pi 6 on calculator with root 3 half. So cosine, inverse cosine root 3 half equals pi over 6. See? Tangent, arc tangent 0, 3. Okay. Tangent, arc tangent 0.3. Okay. Yeah. It will be tangent. Arc tangent, it means tangent power -1. Tangent, yeah, this one, 16.7. Tangent 16.7 equals 0.3. D. Cosine, arc cosine minus half. It's going to be cosine power -1 minus half cosine 120. Cosine 120 is minus half. Now E. Arc tangent, tangent pi. Okay, tangent pi equals 0. So it becomes tangent power -1, 0, 0. F arc sine pi third. Okay, arc sine 4 third pi. It becomes arc sine 4 4 pi third minus 3 half. So it is inverse sine equals minus pi third. 5. Find where possible the exact solutions of arc tangent. Okay. arctangent x equals pi 4. We are going to find range first. If you, I will sketch arctangent x. If we sketch arctangent x, it will be like this. Range minus pi half to pi half. So it ranges y from minus pi half to pi half. Our domain. Domain minus infinite to infinite. Okay. Now I'm going to determine x. X equals sine pi over 4 equals 1. V. Arc sine x minus pi third. I will sketch arc sine x graph. Okay, stop here and stop here. This is pi half and this one minus pi half. Y-axis, x-axis 1 minus 1. Range y, sorry, y greater than minus half pi, less than pi half. Domain minus 1 to 1. Or you may write down minus 1, x greater than minus 1, less than 1. So now we determine x. This the range, so x equals sine minus pi third. Well, I check on my calculator first. Minus root 3 half. C. Okay, arc cosine x 3/4 x 3/4 pi. I will sketch arc cosine. Arc cosine graph like this. Run like this, and this is pi on y-axis. Just stop until pi, and this is 1. -1. Range on y-axis from 0 to pi. Domain from -1 to 1. Now cosine 3 pi 4. I will calculate. Minus half root 2. Now d. Arcsine x plus 1 equals pi over 6. Right. I will sketch arcsine x plus 1. It's different with graph arcsine x. It's gonna be like this. Wait. Okay, so fill here by half and just stop here. Minus by half minus 2x from 0. This is minus 1. It is a point. So range on y-axis from minus by half to by half. Domain zero to and minus 2. I mean minus 2 to 0. This is minus 2 because this one minus 2. Sine x plus 1 sine x plus 1 equals sine pi 6. Oh, I mean sine x plus 1 equals, yeah, sine pi 6. So x plus 1 equals, this is uh, yeah, sine plus x1 equals half. So x plus 1 equals half because sine x sine x over 6 equals half inverse sine pi over 6 equals half. So sine x plus 1 equals half. So x plus 1 equals half. So x equals half minus 1 minus half. E cosine x. Cosine x equals minus pi 4. I will sketch this cosine x. Yes, now I have sketched this cosine x. It ended on pi half. This is 1. This is negative 1. So range y from 0 to pi half. Domain minus 1 to 1. Cosine minus pi 4. Oh, yeah, I see. Minus pi 4 out of range. Okay. Because the range 0 to pi half. There is no negative outcomes here. So it means minus pi 4 is out of range. So range is 1. Uh, Even we can determine cosine minus pi over 4, but there's no there's no solution for this because negative pi over 4 is out of this range. So there is no solution. Recall if the outcomes is out of range, it means there's no solutions. Even you can determine the solutions of cosine or sine or tangent or cotangent. All right. To continue to F, arctangent x minus root 3 equals minus pi third. Arctangent x minus root 3 minus pi third. I will sketch first this graph. Graph of arctangent x minus root 3. Like this. with arrows, it means no limit. Okay, by half. Intercept point with x-axis is by half. Intercept point with y-axis is minus by half. So we can determine range. This is by half. So range y from minus by half to by half. Domain, of course, no limit. So now we are going to determine the value of x. So x minus 3, tangent x minus root 3 means or tangent power negative 1. We are going to find tangent minus pi third. X minus 1, or no need to, I think it's just x minus root 3 equals tangent minus pi third minus root 3. So x equals 0 because minus root 3 plus root 3. Students, thank you for joining with me in this lesson. See you.